Okay. 4.3 vortec. All kinds of codes was popping up. System to lean. Bank 1, bank 2. There's 4 different codes for that. Getting the, let's see, mass airflow, map sensor. Okay, what else? A few other codes popping up. And I was dealing with it for a while. But the main culprit was throttle position sensor. You see how that is right there? Let's see. Show you guys why that happened. Son of a bitch. That's a brand spanking new one, by the way. So, when I put that new one on, I only unhooked this hose. This right here is still right here. So when I was sliding it in, apparently, you can see it. This right here is supposed to rattle. Should be able to hear it just rattling. But that's offset now. But in the process, my injectors, 2 of my injectors, let's see. 2 of my injectors actually were bad. And you actually got visual of the bad ones. So I just went to Pick and Pull. Got me one, put it in. So we're good to go. Gas mileage was down. Everything was bad. Couldn't give it a lot of gas. Everything would kick on. I replaced a few things I got from Pick and Pull. Map sensor. PGR. Temperature. Bunch of bullshit. But I just did the simple test on the sensor with the ohms meter, voltmeter, whatever you want to say, and everything passed. Voltage getting to it from the harness, everything was good. The throttle position sensor actually, it gets a good ohm reading when testing just the sensor, but whenever I tested the volts and opened the throttle, it was jumping everywhere. The volts. This blue wire right there, that's the one you got to touch it to. Key on, engine off. You touch your positive for the ohm to that, and have your negative up on the negative terminal, or wherever you want to go negative. And you just open the throttle. And if your readings are jumping all around, or if it doesn't go up to, I think 4.5 to 5 volts, then that might be your problem. But again, I was getting map sensor codes, mass airflow sensor codes, system to lean, bank 1, bank 2, 4 different codes for that. And I was getting throttle position sensor codes. So if you're getting all those, you just do the simple freaking tests with this. Make everything so much easier. I didn't have one of these for a while. Doing a bunch of different shit. And got that fixed in 10 minutes. So, again, this is the 4.3 vortec. It's in a Jimmy. Yep. So do your simple voltmeter tests on your sensors. And if you're getting all those all those codes are popping up all at once, or they'll just individually, it'll be throttle position. There's 2 different throttle position sensor codes. Those 2 might pop on by themselves. Mass airflow sensor pop on by itself, or a throttle position sensor with the mass airflow sensor pop on by itself. I've had all of them pop on. There's like 6 codes all at once kicking on. And whenever that happens, you drive if you drive steady, but it if you try to get on it, it just bogs down, like, you know, not getting enough gas, getting too much gas, whatever the case. So yeah, this is a fucking brand new one. And again, when I was putting it on, see, look, it's no good no more. You can see that just popping right out. Again, you're doing the throttle position sensor. It's hex bolts. I don't know if you see that hex bolt right here. But yes, take this off. You won't lose shit for water. You're good to go. There's not much you'll lose. It'll come out a little bit. You can see it. See some of the water sitting there. There. Take this off. Otherwise, you can deal with this stupid ass shit. Like I said, I don't know if this is what caused my injectors to go bad. But like I said, those 2 injectors were bad, and so I had to replace that anyways. And that was easy. Replacing the spider is just, you're only taking the plenum off. It's about 10 bolts, I think. Bam, bam, bam. These 2, and 2 back here. 1 right there. Up under there. 1 right here. These on the throttle body, you got to take those off in order to pull it up, pull the plenum up. Move the harness out the way. And I don't suggest it, but I did not get any new seals or gaskets, whatever you want to say. I actually took my throttle body off the plenum whenever I had it all off, so I cleaned this. You see it's not even that clean still. But I cleaned everything. Auto air control. Map sensor even, I cleaned that. I just use choke cleaner, whatever. But make sure you do clean the areas the plenum sits. And clean the bottom of the plenum. Might as well get the plenum as clean as you can. When this is off, fill your jacket holes with some paper towel or something so you don't drop anything in the block. Otherwise, it's no good. But, so, let's take that off. Get all this shit out the way. I just pull this completely off. This I actually left on. I didn't need to take this off, but get the bracket off. Pull your electrical wire. Unhook the negative first. Always do that. Pull this off your spider. Electrical component. Get this off. Your hose to the fucking booster. Take all this off. Just get everything off. Gas lines. Move everything out the way. Pull the harness up. However you got to do it. I actually pulled the harness back this way toward the front of the vehicle instead of the back. And it'll just pop right out. I would suggest using new seals and everything. So, but like I said, I didn't, and it's cool. Ain't no vacuum leaks, nothing. Don't touch this right here. This is your coil. Don't touch right here. Don't touch below here. You come down here, your ass getting shocked if it's running. So, one way you could tell if your poppet valves injector, if it's leaking, one way to tell that. Once you have everything off, you plenum, or you got your plenum off. All this is taken off. Put this back in the bracket. Hook the electrical back up to it. Boom. Just put it in. Put the gas lines on. Screw it down. Make sure you do that right. Otherwise, it's not going to go good. So then just turn the key over. And if any of the poppet valves are leaking, these are the poppet valves, injectors. If any of these are leaking, then you know you got a problem. They should not be leaking. Or you just do a leak down test if you want to do that. I did a leak down test on mine. I don't know. My pressure was dropping drastically. It was supposed to only drop, within like 10 minutes. It's not supposed to drop so much. But my shit went all the way down to like 40 PSI. I don't know. But it's good. So I don't know about a leak down. Maybe I just wasn't doing it correctly. I don't know. Fuck it. There you have it. Get all those codes. Check your throttle position sensor. That is a must. Yes, it was kicking the map sensor code. It was kicking all of them. Mass airflow. Map sensor. System to lean. Bank 1, bank 2. Throttle position. So, if you got that, check it out. 4.3 vortec. Greatest engine ever, huh?